Good morning, students. We are on chapter number 4 of account part 2, analysis of financial statement. Here in this lecture we are going to solve sum number 12, which is given on page number 207. So this is sum number 12 on page number 207. The requirement is find the balancing figures of common size profit and loss statement of 2 years. So friends, common size profit and loss statement of 2 years are given to us, and they have asked us to find the missing values, that is balancing figures. Now particulars, note number, amounts of 31/3/2017 and 31/3/2016, and percentage also 31/3/2017 and 31/3/2016. First of all, normally the previous year is written first and current year is written later. Here in this sum, maybe because of mistake, they have written 31/3/2017, that is current year first. Okay, so we will consider this only. We will do the sum as it is given, but you keep this in mind. Normally this is not allowed. You have to write previous year in the first column and current year in the next column. Okay, now let us see. The information given to us is sales revenue and its percentage, and then expenses are given 3: cost of goods, financial cost and depreciation, but they have not given us the amount. Percentage they have already given to us. Cost of goods sold, cost of goods is 68 and 70% respectively for 2 years. Financial cost is 10%, 12%, depreciation is 2% and 3% for 2 years respectively. Then total expenses can be made, means it is given to us, and percentage is also given, and profit before tax is also given. So profit before tax, we can easily find sales minus total expense. So here it is given, and percentage also they have calculated and written 20% and 15%. And then taxes we have to find, and profit after tax we have to find. So we will find all the missing values. Normally we are given with the amount of all terms, whether it is sales, other incomes or expenses or profit, etc., right? And we find the percentage, but here percentage are given for expenses and we have to find the amount. So that makes the sum very easy, because it is very simple. These are the percentage to sales, so simply sales into percentage upon 100 will give you the amount of expense. Very simple. Okay, so let us begin with the sum, and let us see what formula to apply to find the percentage. This is the formula to apply to find the percentage. Tax amount or expense amount in rupees equals to net sales into percentage of expenses upon 100. Expense amount in rupees equals to net sales into percentage of expenses divided by 100. Let us begin with the sum. Friends, sum says common size statement of profit and loss statement for the 2 years, that is for the year ending on 31/3/2016 and 17. Sales revenue is already given to us 45 lakh, 60 lakh, and which is 100%, because percentage are to be calculated on the basis of sales. Now expenses, cost of goods are given 68 and 70% for the 2 years, that is 2017 and 2016, and we will calculate the amount of expense. So we have seen the formula is expense amount in rupees equals to net sales into percentage of expense divided by 100. So when we do this, when we apply this formula here, for the year 2017, 45 lakh is the sales into percentage of sales, percentage to sales for cost of goods is 68. So 45 lakh into 68 upon 100, we get 3 lakhs. We get 30,60,000. So we have written here 30,60,000. Here it is, right? The same way, when we find percentage for cost of goods For 2016 it is given 6 lakh is the sales and percentage are 70. So 60 lakhs is the sales. 60 lakhs into 70 upon 100 we get 42 lakhs. So it is very simple to find. Now talk about financial cost. It is given 10% and 12%. So when we apply this 10% on sales, so 45 lakh into 10 upon 100 we get 4,50,000. 60 lakhs into 12% into 12 upon 100 we get 7,20,000. Okay, so this is how financial cost is calculated. And the same way depreciation, it is given 2% and 3%. So 45 lakh into 2%, that is 2 upon 100, we get 90,000. 60 lakh into 3%, that is 3 upon 100, we get 1,80,000. Right? So this is how we have to find. Now if we want to make this confirm whether we have done it correctly or not, we will make this total 30,60,000 plus 4,50,000 plus 90,000, we get 36 lakh. So 36 lakh we get, and it was already given to us, so far we have calculated correctly. Here also 42 lakh plus 7,20,000 plus 1 lakh 80,000, we get 51 lakh, and 51 lakh is given to us, so it is correct itself. 80% and 85% for total expense is already given, so no need to calculate. Now profit before tax, all the amounts are given to us, 9 lakh, and we can confirm this. 45 lakh minus 36 lakh 9 lakh, here 60 lakh minus 51 lakh 9 lakhs, right? And percentage 20 and 15 already given to us. Now the thing is, we have to find the taxes. Nothing is given in taxes, neither amount nor percentage. So first of all we will find the amount, and it is given that rate of taxes is 30%. Here it is in the sum itself, rate of taxes is given 30%. So we will apply that 30%. 30% tax we will apply. 9 lakh 30% tax will be applied, so 9 lakh the tax will be 2,70,000, and this will be the same for both the year, because both the years profit before tax is rupees 9 lakh. Formula we have to apply is this: amount of tax equals to PAT, not PAT, PBT. Wrongly it was written PAT, actually it is amount of tax equals to PBT into ROT upon 100, that is profit before tax into rate of taxation upon 100. So that way 2,70,000 and 2,70,000 it is calculated. Now in percentage to sales we have to calculate. So we know the formula. When we need to find percentage to sales, it will be taxes amount in rupees divided by net sales into 100. So here it is tax amount in rupees upon net sales into 100. So we know that sales are 45 lakh and 60 lakh respectively. So 2,70,000 divided by 45 lakh into 100 will give us 6%. So it is written 6% here. And when for this 6%, and for this 2,70,000 divided by 60 lakh into 100 we will do, we get 4.5%. Okay friends, now finally profit after tax, this can be calculated by 9 lakh minus 2,70,000 as 6,30,000. Here 9 lakh minus 2,70,000, 6,30,000. And when we want to find the percentage of net profit after tax, so net profit after tax will be 14% and 10.5% respectively. This 14% will come as 6,30,000 divided by 45 lakh into 100. So 6,30,000 divided by 45 lakh into 100 will give us 14%, and 6,30,000 divided by 60 lakh into 100 will give us 10.5%. So friend, this is how the balancing figures calculated, right? So this was our sum number 12. In next lecture we will be doing sum number 13. Thank you. If you want to do the comparison, you can see that in the year 2017 sales is 45 lakh, and in the year 2016 it was 60 lakh. So there is a decrease of almost 25%. But but here it is presented for the particular year, so base is taken 100, but sales has a decrease. Now when in context of sales, if we talk about the expenses of 2000, cost of goods for 2016 was 70%, and for 2017 it is 68%. So cost of goods expenses are reduced by 2%. The same way, financial cost, it was 12% in the year 2016, and in the year 2017 it is 10%, so it is also decreased by 2%. And depreciation, it was earlier 3% of sales, now it is 2% of sales, so it is also decreased, right? Overall total expenses, earlier 85% of sales, now it is 80% of sales, so there is a decrease of almost 5%, right? And profit before tax, earlier it was 15% of sales, now it is 20%, so there is an increase in profit. And tax, earlier it was 4.5% of sales, right now in this year it is 6% of sales, so the taxes are risen, that is taxes has gone up. Obviously profit rate is more, so tax will be more. And then finally the profit after tax, earlier it was 10.5% in the year 2016, now it is 14%, so there is increase by some percentage here also. So this is analysis. Okay, next lecture we will do the next sum, that is sum number 13. Thank you.